It's heartbreaking to say goodbye to our beloved characters in the final season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But the show's actors aren't going anywhere, so let's learn more about them. We'll tell you how StephanieBeatriz is similar to Rosa when it comes to her sexuality.
I mean, not bye, but bye. I mean, see ya.
Whose marriage has survived countless hardships, and why Melissa Fumero says her husband is annoying.
You bumbling son of a bitch!
StephanieBeatriz as Rosa Diaz. Did you know that she has severe vision problems in real life and needs glasses? Stephanie can't wear them for most of her roles though, so it's usually pretty hard for her to hit her mark on set. But this physical issue doesn't bother Beatriz too much.
I'm a badass, not an anarchist.
When she was younger, something else was much harder for her. You see, she's bisexual, and her family and friends' reaction to her coming out wasn't the best. The actress said that some people tried to ignore it, while others were very negative about it. But she overcame all these difficulties and was happy to make her character, Rosa, bisexual too. These days, Stephanie chooses to be with a man, and she says that it doesn't make her any less queer. She's married to actor Brad Haas. I was able to be my fullest, most authentic self around Brad, the actress said about him. And in June, they announced that they're expecting their first child together. Stephanie looks beautiful in the pregnancy photos she uploads on Instagram, and we're so happy for her. Lo Truglio as Charles Boyle. His wedding to actress Beth Dove was in 2014, after Brooklyn Nine-Nine had already begun, so it's no wonder that many of Joe's co-stars attended. And 2 years after getting married, the happy couple gave birth to their son. Interestingly, Beth appeared in one of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine episodes. It was Season 1's Fancy Brudgom, where she played a stationery store employee who said that Boyles had beautiful handwriting. Joe and Beth also appeared together in Wet Hot American Summer, first day of camp. Besides this, you can see her performances in Children's Hospital, Orange is the New Black, and Another Period. It's no wonder that Lo Truglio cast her in his directorial debut, the horror film Outpost, this year. We're looking forward to seeing his transition from comedy to horror. And who knows, maybe Joe will cast their son in one of his upcoming projects as well. While we're waiting for this, let's move on to Joe's on-screen boss. Andre Brauer as Raymond Holt. This actor is pretty good at playing police officers.
I've never been happier.
Before joining the cast of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, he was in a crime drama, Homicide: Life on the Street. And although that role was completely different from Captain Holt, it gave him a ton of experience and understanding about how to be a law enforcer. Plus, that role brought Brauer an Emmy Award, and it also connected him with his wife, as they met on the set. Yes, his significant other is also an actress, and her name is Amy Brabson. She's had recurring roles in Law & Order and other TV shows. Andre and Amy have been married for 30 years and have 3 sons. That's pretty much all we know about their personal life because both actors tend to keep things private. Even Brauer's Instagram is full of photos from the Brooklyn Nine-Nine set and has absolutely no family pics. His colleague from the show is very different when it comes to privacy. Chelsea Peretti as Gina Linetti. She's been in a relationship with comedian and filmmaker Jordan Peele since 2013, and 5 years ago, they eloped. Since both of them are so funny, even how they announced their big day news was hilarious. On Late Night with Seth Meyers, Jordan casually slipped the news into a sketch with his fellow comedian, Keegan-Michael Key.
I am married to actress Chelsea Peretti.
And the next day, Chelsea made a post featuring a wedding bouquet, ring, and their pet dog. Eloped a little bit ago. Our only witness was this little guy, she captioned it. Aw, how cute. Not too long afterward, Chelsea and Jordan welcomed a son. And now, the stars couldn't be happier about their personal life. When it gets tough, I get to come home and have the funniest person in the world in the room with me. I'm forever blessed, Peele once said to US Weekly. And here's Chelsea's Brooklyn co-star, who also feels blessed. Terry Crews as Terry Jeffords. He's been married to Rebecca King for over 30 years. It's no wonder that they've been through a lot of stuff during 3 whole decades together. Cheating, depression, and addiction to porn. It all came to a point when Rebecca threatened to leave Terry for good. He quickly realized that he had to change if he wanted to keep her. It took him years to regain his wife's trust, but it was totally worth it.
When someone knows you from good all the way to the rottenest, dirtiest part of you and loves you anyway, that's the rarity. That's where you want to be.
It all made their relationship much stronger. Later on, Rebecca supported Terry when he was sexually assaulted by a Hollywood agent, and he was by her side when she was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer last year. It looks like there's nothing these two can't overcome together. What a great lesson to their 5 kids and grandkid, right? Rebecca and Terry even wrote a memoir titled Stronger Together, where where they share their marriage secrets. And in fact, other Brooklyn Nine-Nine stars also know how to keep love alive. Dirk Blocker as Michael Hitchcock. This actor has been with his wife, actress Danielle Aubuchon, for over 30 years. Blocker often pays tribute to her on all possible occasions. He makes sweet posts on Valentine's Day, and on their most recent wedding anniversary, he wrote, "I worship every inch of her and will forever be grateful that she allowed me to join her on this journey," along with their wedding photo. And on Danielle's birthday, Dirk posted a heartwarming message, claiming that his love for his wife has only grown through the years. But can you believe it? His other co-star has been married for even longer. Joel McKinnon Miller as Norm Scully. Sit down for this one. He's been married since 1984. That's right, almost 40 years. Miller's wife is Tammy McKinnon, with whom he has a daughter and a son. They met when he was a theater actor while she worked in the costume department. The couple dated for years before tying the knot. On their wedding anniversary this year, Miller made an Instagram post admitting that he's a lucky guy. That's pretty much all the actor has shared about his personal life, but hey, who are we to judge? Especially since we know so many more details about his younger co-stars. Andy Samberg as Jake Peralta. His wife is musician Joanna Newsom. She's a singer-songwriter and a multi-instrumentalist, able to play the harp, piano, and harpsichord. Sounds like she's really talented, right? Andy thinks so too, and calls himself her biggest fan.
When she plays, I just sort of go and lie down on the floor and just zen out while she plays. It's really great.
Funnily enough, he attended all of her concerts even before they met and had a crush on her. And in her turn, Joanna also liked Andy's comedic skills and was his fan before they got together. So it looks like they were meant for each other after all. Andy and Joanna got married in 2013, with Seth Meyers serving as the groomsman. Now the couple has a daughter together. And as Samberg revealed to the New York Times, becoming a father was a bigger blessing than he thought possible. "It's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. It has surpassed every expectation I ever had," the actor said. And finally, his on-screen sweetheart, who's also a happy parent in real life. Melissa Fumero as Amy Santiago. It's funny how most of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine stars are married to actors or people of other creative professions. Melissa's husband, David, is also a performer and a fashion model. When the actress was only 13, he was already cast in Mariah Carey's video Honey.
And I was like 13 or 14, and I was obsessed with the hot guy at the end of the video.
So you can imagine her excitement when she married the guy. You may have also seen him in small roles in Law & Order: Criminal Intent, CSI Miami, and LA's Finest. And he's also guest starred in a 5th season episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Melissa and David have been married since 2007, and they have 2 sons together. Interestingly, neither of the boys were planned. As Melissa once shared, they came into their lives as happy surprises. "David and I were really undecided about having kids," she said to People magazine. She added that they were very happy on their own and didn't feel like anything was missing. But then one kid came, and another one, and they made their lives even happier. Melissa recently shared on her Instagram that David is the preferred parent 80% of the time, and it's pretty annoying for her, but it doesn't make her love him any less. And now Melissa, just like all of her co-stars, is ready for a new chapter in her life after Brooklyn Nine-Nine wraps. While we're eager to see how the show ends, let's see what relationships the sitcom characters have with each other in real life, and stay awesome.